Have you ever noticed how certain women walk into a room and every man turns his head, even if she's not showing much skin? It's not luck. It's because her style is sending invisible signals that speak directly to male psychology. Confidence, elegance, playfulness. These things can be expressed in fabric just as much as words. That's why style matters more than most women think. And the reason why style matters so much is because the way you put yourself together tells him instantly whether you're playful, powerful, or unforgettable. And when you strike the right balance, you trigger something deeper than physical attraction. You trigger obsession. This obsession happens because men are wired to respond to visual cues that signal personality, status, and availability on a subconscious level. Your style choices communicate who you are before you even speak, creating immediate attraction based on psychological triggers rather than just physical appearance. Most women focus on looking pretty or trendy, but the women who drive men crazy understand that style is actually a form of psychological communication. Each outfit sends specific signals that either attract quality men or repel them, that either inspire respect or invite disrespect. The secret isn't about having expensive clothes or a perfect body. It's about understanding which visual signals trigger the specific responses you want from men and learning how to communicate your personality and value through your style choices. These 8 styles work because they each tap into different aspects of male psychology. Some trigger protectiveness, others inspire admiration, some create curiosity, and others signal availability for the right kind of attention. Hi. I'm Gabriel Hart from My Daily Love, and in this video we'll talk about the 8 specific styles that trigger irresistible attraction in men and why these looks work on a psychological level that goes beyond just physical appeal. And once you understand the psychological signals each style sends, you'll not only be able to choose outfits that attract the kind of men you want, but you'll also be able to communicate your personality and value before you even say a word. Style number 1. The effortless casual look. The most underestimated style that drives men crazy is the effortless casual look. Well-fitted jeans, a simple fitted tee, and clean sneakers. Because this combination signals natural confidence and approachability without trying too hard. Men are psychologically drawn to women who appear comfortable in their own skin and don't seem to need external validation to feel good about themselves. The effortless casual look communicates that you're secure enough to be beautiful without effort, which is incredibly attractive to quality men. This style works because it suggests authenticity. You're not hiding behind designer labels, dramatic makeup, or attention-seeking outfits. You're confident enough to let your natural appeal speak for itself, which signals high self-worth and emotional stability. The key to this look is the fit. Baggy, sloppy clothes don't send the same signal as well-fitted casual pieces. The jeans should flatter your shape, the tee should fit properly, and everything should look intentional even though it appears effortless. Men often say they're most attracted to women when they're dressed down because it feels like they're seeing the real you rather than a performance or costume designed to impress others. You've probably noticed that some of your best compliments come when you're wearing simple, comfortable outfits rather than when you've spent hours getting dressed up. This is because the effortless look triggers male psychology in ways that obvious effort sometimes doesn't. This style also signals accessibility. Men feel like they can approach you, talk to you, and be themselves around you because you don't appear intimidating or high maintenance. From what I've seen, men often fall hardest for women they first met when those women were dressed casually because it creates an association between comfort, authenticity, and attraction. Style number 2, the feminine flow. Here's what most women don't realize about triggering deep attraction in men. Flowing dresses and skirts that move with your body create a hypnotic effect that taps into primal attraction patterns rooted in biology and psychology. The feminine flow style works because movement naturally draws the eye and creates what psychologists call dynamic attraction. When fabric moves with your body as you walk, it creates visual interest that men find captivating on a subconscious level. This style signals femininity, grace, and softness, qualities that many men find deeply appealing because they represent a contrast to the harder edges and sharper lines they encounter in their professional and daily lives. The psychological appeal goes deeper than just visual attraction. Flowing fabrics suggest freedom, naturalness, and comfort with femininity, which can trigger protective and romantic instincts in men who are drawn to traditionally feminine energy. This doesn't mean you have to be delicate or helpless to wear this style effectively. The most powerful version of feminine flow combines softness with confidence, creating an irresistible combination of strength and femininity. You've probably experienced the confidence boost that comes from wearing a dress that moves beautifully when you walk. Men notice this confidence as much as they notice the visual appeal of the flowing fabric. The style works particularly well because it suggests both mystery and accessibility. The movement creates visual interest and intrigue, while the feminine styling signals warmth and approachability. Within 30 to 60 seconds of entering a room in a well-chosen flowing outfit, you'll typically notice increased attention and more genuine smiles from men who are responding to the psychological signals this style sends. Style number 3, the power outfit. A well-tailored blazer, sharp lines, and elegant structure signals independence, success, and high value, which triggers a completely different but equally powerful form of attraction in quality men. This style works because it communicates that you're not available to just anyone. You have standards, you have your own life and success, and you expect to be treated with respect and consideration. Men who are ready for serious partnership are often drawn to women who project competence and independence because it suggests they'll be dealing with an equal rather than someone who needs to be taken care of or managed. The psychological appeal of the power outfit lies in its suggestion of challenge and achievement. Men are often attracted to what they have to work for, and this style signals that your attention and respect must be earned rather than given freely. Quality men find this exciting rather than intimidating because it suggests the relationship will be stimulating and growth-oriented rather than one-sided or dependent. The key is wearing power pieces with confidence rather than like a costume. When you feel powerful and successful in your outfit, that energy translates into magnetic attraction for men who appreciate strong, accomplished women. The power outfit doesn't work for attracting every type of man. It specifically attracts men who are confident enough in themselves to appreciate a woman with her own power and success, which is exactly the kind of filtering effect you want. But here's what most women don't understand about using style to attract quality men. Looking good is only half the equation. The other half is understanding the psychology of how men commit and what stages they go through before they're ready for a serious relationship. You can dress perfectly and attract initial interest, but if you don't understand where he is on the commitment path and what he needs to feel safe moving to the next level, you might lose him despite having everything else right. The truth is, commitment isn't random or based on attraction alone. There's actually a specific psychological ladder that every man climbs before he's ready to fully commit to anyone. Most women don't understand this process, so they accidentally push too hard at the wrong times or miss crucial opportunities to deepen the connection. That's why we created the commitment ladder, the 3-step path every man climbs before he fully commits, and how to move him up without pressure. When you know which stage he's in and what each stage requires psychologically, you stop guessing about his intentions and start strategically creating the conditions that make commitment feel natural. So please check the link in the description to get the 3 stages every man must climb before true commitment becomes possible. This could be the moment you finally stop leaving attraction to chance and start understanding the exact psychology that turns initial interest into lasting commitment. Style number 4, the elegant night look. While many women think they need to be flashy or revealing to attract male attention at night, the elegant night look, a classic black dress, minimal jewelry, and clean makeup, creates an irresistible aura of timeless beauty and mystery. This style works because it suggests sophistication and good taste rather than desperation for attention. Men often find elegant simplicity more intriguing than obvious attempts to stand out through extreme styling or revealing clothes. The psychological appeal lies in what this look doesn't reveal as much as what it does. By leaving something to the imagination while still looking polished and attractive, you create curiosity and intrigue that keeps men thinking about you long after they've met you. The elegant night look also signals that you understand social contexts and have the sophistication to dress appropriately while still being memorable. This suggests emotional intelligence and social awareness that many men find attractive in potential partners. Black is particularly powerful because it's universally flattering, suggests confidence, and creates a timeless appeal that won't look dated in photos or memories. The simplicity allows your personality and natural beauty to be the focus rather than competing with loud colors or busy patterns. Men often describe being drawn to women in elegant black outfits because they appear classy and put together without seeming like they're trying too hard or competing for attention with other women in the room. The minimal jewelry and clean makeup enhance this effect by suggesting that you're confident enough in your natural appeal that you don't need dramatic enhancements to feel beautiful and worthy of attention. Style number 5, the playful pop. The playful pop style, incorporating bright colors, flirty details, or unique accessories, triggers attraction by signaling fun energy and youthful spirit that makes men want to be around your positive, uplifting presence. This style works because it communicates that you're someone who enjoys life, doesn't take yourself too seriously, and brings lightness and joy to interactions. Men are often drawn to women who seem fun and easygoing because it suggests the relationship will be enjoyable rather than heavy or dramatic. The psychological appeal lies in the promise of adventure and spontaneity. Bright colors and playful details suggest that you're open to new experiences, comfortable with attention, and confident enough to express yourself authentically. This style is particularly effective for attracting men who value humor, creativity, and positive energy in their relationships. It filters for men who appreciate personality and fun over purely serious or status-focused interactions. The key is balancing playful elements with sophistication, so you signal fun without appearing immature or attention-seeking. One statement piece or pop of color is often more effective than an entirely bright or busy outfit. Men often remember women who incorporate playful elements into their style because these details create visual and emotional associations that stick in memory longer than more conventional styling choices. And this is going to sound crazy, but many men report being initially attracted to women based on a single unique accessory or color choice that caught their attention and made them want to know more about the person wearing it. The playful pop style also suggests confidence and creativity, qualities that many men find attractive because they indicate someone who's comfortable expressing their individuality rather than just following trends or trying to blend in. Style number 6, the subtle sexy. Men are often more intrigued by what they can almost see or sense than by what's completely obvious, because it engages their imagination and creates anticipation. Subtle sexy also signals that you understand the difference between attracting attention and attracting the right kind of attention. This sophistication appeals to men who are looking for partners rather than just casual encounters. The fabrics and cuts you choose communicate different messages about your personality and availability. Silk suggests luxury and refinement, while well-fitted pieces show you understand your body and how to highlight your assets tastefully. Men often describe being more attracted to women who dress with subtle sensuality because it suggests they'll be rewarded for earning your trust and interest rather than getting everything immediately. This style also tends to age well and work in multiple contexts, suggesting good judgment and versatility that many men find attractive in potential long-term partners. The confidence required to wear subtle, sexy pieces effectively is often as attractive as the styling itself because it suggests security in your own appeal and selectivity about who deserves your attention. Style number 7, the signature piece. The most powerful style secret isn't about following trends or copying what works for other women. It's about developing signature pieces that make you instantly recognizable and unforgettable. A signature piece, whether it's a particular scarf, bold lipstick color, unique jewelry, or distinctive styling choice, creates what psychologists call recognition anchoring. Men remember you because they associate you with something specific and distinctive. This works because it signals confidence in your own taste and identity rather than dependence on what others are wearing or what's currently popular. It suggests that you know who you are and express that authentically. The psychological appeal lies in the suggestion of depth and consistency. A woman with signature style elements seems like someone who has developed her identity thoughtfully rather than randomly, which attracts men who are looking for substance and authenticity. Signature pieces also create conversation starters and memorable moments that help men remember you among all the other women they might meet. The goal isn't to be weird or attention-seeking, but to be distinctively yourself. Men often report being attracted to women who have signature style elements because it suggests confidence, creativity, and the kind of strong sense of self that makes for interesting long-term partnerships. The key is choosing signature elements that genuinely reflect your personality rather than what you think will get attention. Authentic signature style feels natural and effortless rather than forced or costume-like. From what I've seen, women who develop distinctive signature style elements tend to attract men who are specifically drawn to their personality and energy rather than just generic attraction. But here's what most women struggle with when developing their personal style. They try to follow trends instead of developing signature elements that make them memorable and distinctive. There are specific ways to incorporate signature pieces that create lasting impressions and other approaches that make you blend in with everyone else who's following the same fashion rules. Understanding how to develop a signature style element that enhances rather than overshadows your natural appeal is crucial because memorability is often what separates women who attract casual interest from those who create lasting fascination. The difference between signature pieces that make you unforgettable and those that just look like you're trying too hard often comes down to choosing elements that genuinely reflect your personality rather than what you think will get attention. Comment signature, and I'll reveal the 3 specific ways to develop signature style elements that make you memorable for the right reasons, and the 3 approaches that accidentally make you seem like you're trying too hard or following trends instead of setting them. Style number 8, the soft cozy look. The soft cozy look, oversized sweaters, comfortable cardigans, and relaxed but intentional outfits, triggers a specific psychological response in men by signaling comfort, warmth, and girlfriend material energy. This style works because it suggests that being around you feels safe, comfortable, and nurturing. Men often crave the kind of emotional comfort and peace that this styling represents, especially if their lives are stressful or demanding. The psychological appeal lies in the promise of emotional refuge. Soft, cozy pieces suggest that you're someone who creates calm environments and makes people feel at ease rather than adding stress or drama to their lives. This look is particularly effective for triggering protective instincts and long-term thinking in men, because it's associated with home, comfort, and the kind of everyday intimacy that builds lasting relationships. The key is ensuring that cozy doesn't become sloppy. Well-fitted, comfortable pieces suggest intentional relaxation rather than giving up on appearance, which maintains attraction while creating the comfort associations. Men often report feeling most connected to partners when they're dressed in comfortable, soft clothing because it creates associations with intimacy, relaxation, and the private moments that build deeper bonds. This style also signals that you're comfortable enough with yourself and the relationship to prioritize comfort and authenticity over constantly trying to impress, which many men find refreshing and attractive. The soft, cozy look tends to inspire men to want to protect and cherish rather than just pursue, making it effective for attracting men who are thinking about partnership and long-term connection. Now, here's what I want you to please remember. Once you understand how to use style to send the right psychological signals, something powerful happens that most women don't anticipate. You stop competing with other women based on conventional beauty standards and start attracting men based on the unique combination of qualities and energy that only you possess. But here's where it gets really important. Once you've mastered the art of attraction through style and started drawing quality male attention, you need to understand how to keep that attention and inspire genuine commitment rather than just fleeting interest. See, looking irresistible is just the beginning. The next step is understanding the psychological triggers that make men not just notice you, but desperately want to stay with you long-term. There are specific psychological switches that, when activated, transform casual attraction into the kind of obsessive devotion that makes men fight to keep you rather than just enjoy your company temporarily. So if you want to discover the secret trigger that makes men beg to stay with you and why this psychological switch is more powerful than any physical attraction, then our new video will show you exactly how to activate the deepest levels of male attachment and loyalty. So please click the video that's showing on the screen right now, and you'll see how to transform attraction into lasting devotion.